10 years ago. So you see that power line is grayish in color in the distance, and those birds look gray. The Bible says not to do the omens through the birds to see what's happening, but the tower's gray. Those poles holding up those signs are gray. So what is that tower doing? It's conveying power. What are those poles doing? They're conveying a message, because those are handicap signs. They're conveying a message. What do the birds do? They convey a message. If people do augury or whatever they call that, I think it's augury. They're trying to interpret things through the birds, and they're actually sitting on that wire, which is grayish color. You might get up close to it and it might look a little bit different color, but it's pretty much gray. In the middle of this black and white is gray, right? So the gray is the conveyance from the spirit realm, but it splits off in a black and white thing. And so the flesh versus the spirit. So the night always chases the day. And so, but the message, and just like those poles over there for those stop signs, those stoplights, they're gray. The pole goes up and over, and it's gray. And the signs are yellow, which is caution, which points back to the cross. And so the pole that holds that stop sign up is gray because it's conveying a message. Those poles are conveying a message. That GTA bus has got gray. It's got gray painted on it because it's conveying people. And so the conveyance is the color gray. Bricks over there convey. What are they doing? They're conveying they're diverting water, conveying the water. There's a mailbox over there that's gray, right over there. I'll ride over there and see it. What is that doing? It's conveying the mail to the person. It's all a conveyance. Let's see if I can show you any more examples. So the color gray is to convey a message. So that mailbox is conveying mail to the people the businesses that are here. Conveyance. These are background people right now in my storyline. I might be background to their storyline, but they don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what they're thinking. So the color gray is conveyance, and I'm actually driving on a gray. It looks gray. When you get close, when you get close to it, you see the black and white. But when you're sitting here, it looks gray, right? The two colors match together. So the roadway is grayish because it's conveying me to my destination. And so this whole earth plane, and so your mind is gray. And so you get a message from the spirit plane, and then that message comes through your mind and has to divide either into light or dark. So the interpretation from the spirit plane is either going to be light or dark, depending on a person who's saved or unsaved, or in the flesh mind or the spirit mind. And so that pole holding up those stoplights is gray, right? That's why my last car was gray, and this car is considered gold. But people say, "Is this car gray?" At night, it looks gray and it looks gold. Like that car looks kind of gray depending on the way you look at it, and then you're conveying a message. As long as you speak the truth, you're a portal. You're a conveyance. You're conveying the truth. You're conveying a message. You're conveying, like that railing there is grayish color. It's more like it's grayish. It's telling you a message. You're going to be pushed back. Actually, everything is a message in a way, but it's obvious with the color gray because the wire goes through the conduit. The conduit is gray because it conveys the wire through. A satellite dish conveys a signal. I must have got some bad gas in this car because, there's another color gray. Look, so these shopping carts are gray. If you can hear what I'm saying, you understand. You have a holographic mind. I know that, but see, the shopping cart has a gray frame, even though it's some red and blue there. But the gray frame there, it's grayish. That shopping cart, that little cart is just totally gray. And so the color gray, just like your gray brain interprets a message as a conveyance, and you speak it out of your body ship, your portal. And so as you speak it out, depending on what spirit's in you, you're going to speak it out according to the flesh mind or the spirit mind. Depends on what spirit's in you, you know. It's just the way it is. Those who are in the flesh will persecute you and chase you. But if you're in the spirit, like Roadrunner, they can chase you all day long, but they can't catch you because you're of a different, you're on the other side. You're beyond their comprehension, to be honest with you. They can't comprehend you. They can't even hear what you're saying. That's why they think you're crazy. That's why when you say it's faith alone and Jesus alone, they think, oh, this person's religious. They need to be locked up. Let's lock them up. There's a lot of people online that they really think you're crazy, and they try to come into your world to try to.
My bad, man. My key fell off my key.
That's cool.
Appreciate you.
I'm glad you found it.
Hell yeah.
So, what just happened is not a coincidence. He just dropped his key, and it was sitting right there. What does a key represent? The key. My last video, I said I'm giving you. If you can see this, I don't know if I said the word key, but this is the key that unlocks every door if you want to understand the narcissist and everything that's going on, the storyline, the background people, the NPCs, everything. My last video is the key to understanding what's really going on in this place. See, the gray is hubcaps, represents your car's conveyance. Everything that's gray is conveying. And you might say, that's impossible. Yeah, to the flesh mind it's impossible. To the spirit mind, all things are possible. Like this right here is gray. Why is it gray? Because it carries plants around.